Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have NBA playoff picks for Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. Oh, I'm super excited about this show. 13 is my lucky number, so we're going to have a great day today. I'm saying it, I'm calling it right now. Six player props, one best bet, huge show. So many great picks. I am excited to bring you these picks. Yesterday we went 3 and 5. We cashed with Butler, Kaminga, and we cashed with Brown, Jalen Brown, who all went under. We did lose our picks with Bridges, who had an unbelievable game, and Randall, who also played really well. So we went 3 and 5. I will have a video how I bet on the NBA because a lot of people ask, how do you bet on the NBA? How are you prosperous? How do you make money in the NBA? Well, I have my formula set up for you. If your best bets hit, it doesn't matter if you're 4 or 5, 5 or 5, even 3 or 5. Sometimes you can still come out on the right side as a profitable day if you have your best bet hit. Unfortunately, our best bet did not hit yesterday. I'm gonna leave that video in the descriptions, in the comments section for you to kind of go through and dissect and see what you have. This show is coming out a little later than normal because I spent a little bit more time in the lab because I really want to give out a really great show. So I spent a lot of time. If you appreciate the time, if you appreciate the picks, go ahead and hit that like button right now. If you appreciate any of this information that you're getting and if you find it useful, go ahead and also subscribe. If you're new, welcome. I have some really good picks for you. I have some really good information. If you like the way I relay it to you, I'm a little different than other people. I go with unders a lot more than overs. A lot of, 95% of the 98% of the honestly of the cappers online, they're going to pick overs because they know that's what you like. But I'm also going to tell you the unders hit at a higher percentage. And I think it's under season for us. Let's go ahead and get going on our picks. Last thing I want to remind you is every pick that I make, I bet with my own money. So I literally put my money where my mouth is. So not only am I out here making picks online, I'm actually betting them for myself. So there's a lot of pressure on these picks. So every pick I make, I spend a lot of time trying to give you the best option available. With that being said, let's go to our stats. 46 of 50 in the playoffs, 47%. Hammer plays hitting at 71% and best bets at 71%. So we lost our best bet. We lost our hammer play. First time in 10 days, we lost both of those. So, we've had a long streak come to an end, but we're going to hit right here for the bounce back day. And we're first going to start off with Donovan Mitchell of the Cavs. Season average is at 33, playoff average is 37, PRA projection is 35. Donovan Mitchell did not finish the last game versus the Pacers. He went down with an apparent ankle injury right at halftime. I believe this is a closeout game. He will play. This is an elimination game. Sorry, not closeout for them. Elimination game. He's going to try to make himself play. They're going to shoot him up. They're going to do whatever they can do, rehab him through these next days. But it's only been 2 days. I expect him to play, but I don't expect him to play well. I also don't expect him to maybe even finish this game. But all we need him to do is step on the court, and then we cash his under. So this is a perfect spot. Even though the Pacers are a really bad defensive team, in my opinion, they should be able to guard a guy who's just coming off an ankle injury. Let's be honest. Even with this ankle injury, his numbers, his PRA projection via prize picks is still higher than his playoff average. And you see it's higher than his season average, also higher than his PRA projection average. So all three averages, his number is higher projected than that. I love his under here. I don't think he finishes the game, and if he does, I think they give him a little bit more rest. Darius Garland will take some of those minutes. I like his under 38.5 PRA. I don't think he gets 40 plus minutes in this game. I think this is going to be an easy cash for us. Hopefully he plays. I believe he does in this closeout game. Next guy is Obi Toppin of the Pacers. Averaged 17 minutes in the playoffs. I do see him. He went 9 for 14 in the last game, so he had a really good game. But in 9 playoff games, he has went over this number. He's only went over this number one time, and that was in the last game. He's only had 10 attempts once, which was in his last game as well. Role players on the road, I like to fade them. I see some regression expected for him. Also, the number is higher than it's been all year for him. I like his under 13.5 PRA. I don't expect him to get any more minutes in this game. And he's on the road. He doesn't shoot as well on the road. No role player does. So I'm going to fade him here. Next guy is Evan Mobley. I'm fading Evan Mobley. You see only one Prop King emoji. By the way, the Prop King emojis give out my confidence level. The more confident I am. I'm confident with all of them, but this number is too high for him. He's still not 100%. He's also dealing with ankle injury. I'm expecting 35 minutes as being his ceiling, his max. Siakam keeps him working on the defensive end, which he is the defensive player of the year. But he's only been over, you know, he hasn't been over this number in a while. One out of his last seven playoff games, he's been over this number that they have for him. Sportsbooks also have him at 31.5. Siakam is a decent defender, even though, like I said earlier, I don't trust the Pacers. I think the ankle may still be bothering him, so his usage rate is a little bit lower. I like him under 32.5 PRA. I'm careful with this number because if no Mitchell, that means he's gonna have to take more shots. Next guy is Christian Brown, and I'm fading Christian Brown here as he's the primary defender on SGA. He hasn't been in horrible foul trouble, but it's got to be coming. SGA is really good at drawing fouls. He played 44 minutes and he's averaging 38 minutes in the series. That is a cause for pause for me, but not so much so. Looking at Denver, they're going to try to rest their players more, and he's going to be one of those guys. Him, Joker, they play a lot of heavy minutes, and towards the end of the game, they just have not had anything left. The coaches admitted this, along with the players, have also admitted that they're getting tired at the end. He shot 8 free throws. I expect a regression from that. Rebound chances are going down due to SGA bringing him outside. It's a hard assignment for Christian Brown to kind of focus on the offensive end. He's going to every game thinking defense. Give me his under 20.5 PRA for Christian Brown. Next guy, and I haven't faded him all year, but I'm fading him today. Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Look, I know it's hard for anyone to fade him, but he looked tired in the fourth quarter. He looked really like a shell of himself. I think he's going to need his minutes reduced, which the minutes reduced will cause him to not get as many PRA, not as many rebounds, assists, and his points may still be up, but his rebounds and assists getting off the court is going to, hurt his overall number. 33% from the field last 3 games, 18% from three in his last 3 games. He's not been over this line in 3 games, and his PRA average in those 3 games is 38. So not too high. Joker admits, like I say, physical nature, swarming defense that OKC has been playing has affected him a little bit. Also, OKC is in the top five in defense versus centers in two major categories, rebounds and assists. So, I mean, I like this under for him. It's a high under. It still hasn't went low. Give me under 50.5 for the Joker. Last pick of the day, we got Isaiah Hartenstein of the Thunder, and I'm fading Isaiah Hartenstein here. Multiple reasons, but he's averaged 28 minutes. He's the primary defender in the Joker. He has been in foul trouble in every single game. I don't expect that to change. The 28 minutes is not enough for me, in my opinion. Along, if you also add on his foul trouble, even in an OT game, he still only had 31 minutes. Rebounds, last 2 games, he's been at 14 and 10. I expect a little regression there. I look for Holmgren to be more aggressive, along with Jalen Williams, which will kind of cut into his opportunities. Isaiah Hartenstein's number went up a little bit. I like his under 23.5 in this opportunity game where I think the Joker and is also a 10.5 spread. So that goes for Joker, that goes for Hartenstein, and that goes for Brown. They're expecting a blowout. This is not a closeout game. So I think if Denver's getting blown out or getting close to blown out, they're pulling their starters, Brown and Joker, pretty quickly. And that's also another way we can get to their under. Today's best bet, man, I'm bouncing back here. Give me the Pacers plus 7.5 in a closeout game. I think people think they're going to wet the bed. I don't think so. I think they're going to play decently. Cavs should. keep it close in their home gym. But I think people have been giving the Cavs a lot of credit they don't deserve, especially Vegas. They had a great regular season. They're a great regular season team, but this is the playoffs. This is a little different. Darius Garland cannot carry them. Um, Donovan Mitchell will probably be compromised. Mobley and Allen are good players, but I think the Pacers can keep this close. The Pacers have a lot of depth. They have a lot of players up and down. I believe they keep it close. I think Halliburton has another good game as he goes back to Cleveland, and I think he kind of turns it around this game. I like the Pacers plus 7.5. Quick recap. We got Mitchell under 38.5. Give me Toppin under 13.5. Give me Mobley under 32.5. Brown under 20.5. Joker under 50.5. And Hartenstein under 23.5. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe if you're new to this channel. If it's your first time here, like I said, welcome. But go ahead and subscribe. I will have picks for you every single night throughout the NBA playoffs. Also, leave a comment. I appreciate the comments. Thank you to all the guys that leaving a comment, all the females leaving a comment. I really appreciate it. I'm going to continue to be your tour guide throughout the NBA playoffs as we go into the summer league. We had a great, we saw who's getting the number one pick. Looks like it's going to be Dallas. So it's going to be Cooper Flag going to Dallas. So we'll start getting into my NBA summer league research as soon as the finals hit. But with that being said, we got about 2 or 3 more weeks left in the NBA playoffs, and I'm gonna have a show every single night, very consistent. And I think I deserve subscribes and followers just because of that consistency. As I continue to give you my best picks, I continue to give you winners. And with all that being said, it's Taco Tuesdays. Put these picks into a taco slip, make some money for us all. Like I always say, keep what you like, leave what you don't. Let's cash.